ultimately, I mean, we're all getting to the same goal, which is, you know.
I think it's a little different for girls.
Well, yeah, I'm saying for dudes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a hand, if it's a watermelon, if it's a chick, if it's a dude or whatever. You're ultimately going to, and that's ultimately where you're going with it. So if you could like look at it like that, like, oh, these two chicks, they were totally into me earlier. I've been inside both of them, but now they want any part of me, but they'll let me still watch and finish myself over here. Same thing.
I don't know. What if they were like, you can leave?
I would be like, listen, you invited me to this. I'm sorry. You ordered the food. Now eat the meal.
Right.
Yeah. No, they would have to finish me before I'd leave. Especially if I'd already been inside both of them. You can't just kick me out at that point.
I don't know.
You can't. No, I mean, you can't, because you can't call rape. You can't call anything like that, because at that point, I mean, you already opened the door and said, hello, come on in. And if you didn't like it once it's in there, it's like, well, you know, sometimes I go to Wendy's and I order a spicy chicken, and the chicken isn't spicy, but I've already driven off, so I have to eat it.
No, you don't.
Well, that's true. Well, I do, because I'm not wasteful.
Yeah, but what if you end up getting food poisoning?
It's still good cooked chicken. You got,
no. What if you're like,
sorry.
man, this chicken tastes really weird?
You ordered a double with cheese, and you got a double without cheese. And you're driven off. Well, you're still going to eat it, you know. Sorry. That's how it works.
Some people, but some people might not. Some people might go back.
Yeah, but they can't go back to wherever we were beforehand because they're already into it.
I love that this turned into a Wendy's reference.
Well, it's not even that. I mean, we could do Krispy Kreme here. You know, it's like you might go back for donuts, but you don't go back for penis. You know, it's like you've already brought one home and you've already used it a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that is kind of cruel.
Yeah, I mean, if you
I was just
and most
curious.
chicks they're not that mean. Like they're like, crap. You know, most of them get it. Like, I ordered the wrong meal, but I ordered it. I'm going to finish it, and then I'm never going to see it
like,
again.
I thought he was going to be different naked.
Yeah, exactly. See, yeah. And I'm okay with this. Because one time, two chicks, I mean, that's like 20 times with one chick.
One time with two chicks is like 20 times.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the way you gotta look at it. So like that time that me, you, and all those other chicks hooked up, you know, on the same night.
No.
That was really, that was like 1,000 bangs.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, how is it for like, if I hooked up with two guys in the night?
You whore.
See, that's not fair.
That's totally fair.
No, it's not.
Enjoy those AIDS.
No.
Yeah.
I should be getting like high fives and hey, I got 50 points because I got.
This is the way you got.
Because I took two penises at the same time.
But exactly. See, this is the way you got to look at it too. When I go back to the drawing board, it kind of resets at 0. When you go back the next day to the drawing board, you didn't reset to 0.
Why not?
You're still just a big gaping hole that had 2 inside of it.
Oh.
See, not as many are going to want that. Now you have to You have to go with a black guy or something like that at that point.
Oh, come on. It's no.
That's how it works, man. I mean, it's not really a double standard because there's different outcomes.
No, I mean, I think the girl stuff, my stuff would go back.
The next day?
Maybe not the next day.
Exactly. See, the next day I can go right back to the field and start playing the game again and like nothing happened.
Unless you got a little itch down there.
Exactly. But if you took safety precautions all the way across the board on both parts, still, you're just the dirty slut.
But that still doesn't make me a dirty slut. It's
the
same exact thing.
If you took 2 Ds at one time, I would definitely call you a dirty slut.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you would definitely be a dirty slut.
I would get like 100 points.
Maybe in girl world, but in guy world, it's like a negative 50.
Because you know what?
And we don't want any part of you.
Then I would have to put up with 2 guys at the same time.
Let me tell you, if there's 2 guys banging at the same time, neither one of those 2 guys want to talk to you outside of that moment. They don't want to talk to each other outside of that moment.
Have you ever been in that situation?
No. No, I've never. I don't associate with those types of skanks, man.
Oh.
And I mean, I'm not taking a shot at them because I'm sure they're really nice people. But there is listen. If you've had 2 Ds in you at one time, I don't really want to be there.
I mean, it sounds pretty uncomfortable. actually. Like, I mean, I don't really want that, but I'm just saying it's still, yeah, maybe there's a little bit more damage for a day or two, but it's still the same thing as you doing 2 girls at the same time.
No, it's not.
But
it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. I'm telling you, because when this is going on, and it's 1 dude and 2 chicks, the 2 chicks are also going to be making out and stuff. But 2 dudes and 1 chick, those 2 dudes are not going to be with each other.
Well, they might.
99 out of 100 times, they're just going to be like Eiffel Tower and that Beatrice, and you know, that's it.
Eiffel Towering.
Yeah, think about it.
Okay, I'm trying.
Think about a capital H.
Okay, I get it. I think.
Yeah. So
she's like the middle holding it together.
Way to stay with us here.
Okay, just making sure.
So yeah, when you look at it like this, yeah, no, it's worse for. And I'm sorry, ladies. That's just the cards that you were dealt.
I still don't agree.
That you don't have to agree with facts, but no,
that's not a fact. It's opinion.
No, it's not an opinion.
Totally an opinion.
It's a male fact. Every guy feels the same way.
I don't know. There's got to be somebody out there who doesn't.
There's some guy out there that's like desperately trying to get laid right now. That's like, I'll still hook up with you. We can play World of Warcraft after it.
I mean, I don't think I would want to get with you if I knew you had just been with 2 chicks the night.
Well, that's the thing. We don't go back and tell.
Oh.
You know, but still, yeah.
Like, I'd kind of be like, well, hey.
Well, that's true. Yeah, but then you're not our clientele. Then it's not you're not the person we're hunting. The person's gonna be like frowning at point.
I guess this is so like an early 20s kind of thing.
Yeah, this is like now that I'm older. It's like, well, for one, I couldn't pull off 2 chicks at the same time. 2, I'm married, and 3, I'm about to have a kid. So really, my priorities in life are
all
way
those
different.
Things have gone out the window.
Yeah, like I don't even care. I do not care if 1 other chick's into me now, and I'm sure it happens everywhere I go.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm an international radio host.
I know.
Yeah, it doesn't go very far, does it?
Yeah, well, when you're on the radio, people don't see your face.
See, nobody knows. That's not true. Remember when we were at the wedding in Maryville, and the old guy was like, "Are you Josh from the radio?"
I think he came to Airwaves this summer.
Yeah, but still, yeah, he knew me from that. But when I was in Michigan, up on tour, Slumlord Radio, that band up there.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, "Wait, we sent you music." I'm like, "You did."
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know your face like they would like a TV host.
Well, yeah, exactly.
But, I mean, that's nice. I like that about radio.
See, I kind of enjoy it, too, but I will say it's really cool. Like, in Michigan, when that band, like, knew who I was, like, that was kind of cool. Like, to be all the way in Michigan from Tennessee.
Oh, I would be so excited.
I was stuck, and you know what made it even better is Dylan and Jeff and Jake were standing with me when it happened. So I was just like, yeah. And Dylan still gives me props for it.
Dude, I would be super excited if I was somewhere and they're like, wait. Aren't you like that girl, like Josh's wife that we hear on the radio sometimes?
Yeah, see, I love it.
And then they're like, yeah. I totally agree with you. It's a double standard and it shouldn't be. And I'm like, yes! And it's like some guys.
It won't happen.
Oh no, they're out there. They're just waiting for their moment to meet me.
But they don't listen to this show. Everybody that listens to this show completely agrees with me on this. Like,
but you know what? They might just say it to me to make me feel better.
No, because they're not going to know who you are.
No, they might. They might hear my voice and just be like, "Oh my God, it's her."
You know, I don't know how that worked out for me in Michigan. If those guys knew it was me.
Yeah.
I mean, there are pictures up online though, so I guess they could. Put 2 and 2
we need to sell some more merch. I'm just gonna draw my picture so I look super hot. And people think
you're not that good of an artist.
I was not sure what you were about to say. You are not that good looking. No. Okay, I get it. I'm 9 months pregnant.
No, you're super hot for 9 months pregnant. Like I'd come across these desks and shag you right now if you'd let me do it.
Oh yeah.
I really am lying because honestly, at 41 weeks, like I really don't want to hurt the kid.
Like, you wouldn't hurt him.
Dude, when the lady put her fingers in your cheek, she said she felt his head.
Well, yeah. I mean, she was pretty far up there.
I could get that far up there.
I think he's you can feel his head, but like, I mean, I can't feel his head. I haven't tried, but
Every night you're laying in bed like, oh.
No, I don't know how they get their fingers up there, but like he's in a little
shove it in.
He's in a little like amniotic sac.
Yeah, I know. And how bad would I feel if I busted that amniotic sac?
Not too bad, because it would start labor.
Yeah, I know. But if labor happened on me, like I would not be like, I'd be a little freaked out. I wonder if that's happened. That's had to have happened to people.
I've wondered that too. I think it has too.
Yeah. Oh, you know what came across like my newsfeed earlier today when I was scrolling through the online? It was like weird pregnancies, and it was like one, and it was actually pictures of this lady like pushing out a kid in the bath, and another one, it looked like she was in downward, or not downward facing dog, but she looked like she was in missionary position on top, and like kind of looked like she was pooping the baby out.
Wait, she was on a guy?
No.
You know,
she
like
not at the time, but I'm sure people have been on top of their lover and been like, baby.
I think, and I haven't looked into it because I'm not going the no epidural route.
Mm-hmm.
At least I don't plan on going the no epidural route, but we'll
get
have
those
to have,
drugs.
We'll have to have an episode if for some reason that happens. They have like all these birthing positions that you can get into that are like on your knees, and I mean, like I think the Indians, I don't know which tribes.
Native Americans. Bastard.
They used to like go off by themselves and squat like a frog in the woods and have the baby.
So you could do that.
Yeah. Like they say it's a great birthing position, but you know, I think it would be really hard on your legs. That's one of my yoga poses. It's
well, maybe
to open
leaned
your
against
hips.
leaned up against a tree.
Maybe, but still, I feel like I'd be falling all over the place. Like, I could do it now.
Your Indian name would be Scratch His Own Bark.
Fallen oak.
Falls on dirt. Red grass.
Oh. Could you imagine, like, the screams that would be coming out of those woods? Oh, no. They wouldn't be screams like that. Josh. They'd be more like, ah!
Yeah. No, I mean, dude, tough bastards, dude.
I was reading about, like, you know, when you're in labor and because you're supposed to, I mean, at some point I'm going to be making a little bit of noise trying to push this kid out. And they say try to make noise from your belly, not your throat. Like if you're going to scream from deep in. Not in your throat. I don't know why.
I'll scream from deep in.
Shut up.
Think about how we knocked the kid up.
Huh. Mm-hmm.
That was deep in, and you screamed.
Oh, I think it was you.
It was me. It hurt. You, like, bent me.
You went,
I need my mom.
But no, I mean, and I had considered, like, trying a natural birth, but I want an epidural now. I would want to, like, train. I would want to talk to somebody about it and be prepared to meditate and...
Yeah, get the drugs. Like, I mean, there's nothing to be proud of here. Like, you pushing it out without getting the drugs. Yeah. I mean, you know what it comes to is you coming to a group of women and go, I did it natural. You're like, I couldn't do it natural. I did it. And everybody else going, I did the drugs. And then nobody caring that you did it natural. So get the drugs. I don't think
it's not, I don't think I would be doing it for a prize or something.
Exactly. There's no prize, so get the drugs.
Well...
There's nothing good from it other than pain.
Well, I could get up and walk around like right after I had him because my legs wouldn't be numb.
Yeah, but look at the drugs in a good way, where it's like drugs in college, where you're like, oh, my legs are numb. Yeah, shit, yeah, guys.
Oh my gosh, that would freak me out actually. But I'll probably be freaked out anyway when I get the epidural. I mean, I'll be relieved, but freaked out. But I've read that sometimes, I mean, imagine yourself, you're like numb from the waist down, but you're supposed to use some of those muscles still to push.
Well, you know what? It's a catch-22, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what if it's hard? Like, I've read that it can be harder to push because you're like numb. So you're like, am I using those muscles? I don't know.
Yeah, I can see you two ways. One, you're an overachiever, so you'll find a way to push it out. And two, you're kind of a baby sometimes. You'll be like, I can't feel my legs.
I mean, seriously? Like, it will freak me out.
I don't feel like, dude, No, think about college when you get wasted and you just fall over every now and again. It's like, I can't feel my... It'd be like Nate when we went to Cincinnati.